I still ride rails in the park at 44. Man, what am I trying to say on the lift about being 44 riding rails? Dude, all those snowmakers yesterday totally hosed all my audio. I'm up here redoing it a little bit. And look, basically what I was trying to say is I'm not the only 40-year-old up here doing rails. I mean, it's rare. There's not a lot. There's definitely a lot. Most kids in the park are like 18 doing this stuff. So it's a little bit rare, but you know, I was grinding rails for a bunch of years, you know, put in my time, put in my effort. So it's kind of like riding a bike. It came back really easily, you know, especially on these, you know, easy type rails over here at Woodward. You know, they're pretty low to the ground. And I really feel like I should be able to grind rails for many years. I mean, it's very low impact. It's as long as you know what you're doing, I feel like it's very safe. You know, look at guys like Tanner Hall. Tanner Hall is 42. That dude is doing legitimate stuff. I mean, urban, backcountry, just big, legit stuff that, you know, I'm definitely not going to be doing anymore. But, you know, coming out here, grinding some of these rails, it's just fun for me. One of the cool things about being able to grind rails is on a year like this, and I mean, look around. I'm up in Park City. It's brown. In most places up here, there's not a lot of snow. And the cool thing about grinding rails is you do not need a lot of snow to grind rails. You need very little snow to be able to do something like this. And it just adds a little bit of flavor to your ski season on a low snow year. If you're able to come up and do this, man, it's just so much fun. It just makes it that much better on years like this when, you know, the whole mountain isn't open. And, you know, it's been a couple of years since I've grinded rails, and really that's because we've had really good snow, and I just don't find myself here. I find myself going to Snowbird and Alta and skiing the big mountain and skiing Powder, and you know, of course that's what I'm doing. And look, I'm not trying to glorify myself for being able to grind rails in my mid-40s. I think this video is more about just anybody in their mid-40s and how, you know, if you keep a good healthy mindset, healthy body, and to kind of take care of yourself, you can do a lot of things that you used to when you're younger. You can also do new things. I mean, look at me. I'm starting a YouTube channel at 44. And that's not exactly the stereotypical thing that people do at that age. If you're in your mid-40s, you're still skiing rails, leave me a comment. You know, I'd love to hear about it. All right, let's go take some runs and see how it goes. Started out, there's a top rail. It's just basic flat rail. It's kind of halfway buried in the snow, so it's super mellow. My natural stance is left foot forward, so I was doing some grinds left foot forward and trying some 270s out of that, and everything was going good. I mean, it feels a little rusty. Doesn't feel like as clean and smooth as you know, I remember it, right? After a few of those, started going right foot forward and messing around with that. And then with the right foot forward, that lends itself, for me at least, to do that blind side 270 out, left side spinning. So messed with some of those. Again, pretty rusty, but you know, still getting it around, still landing it, staying on my feet. So after doing a few of those, I kind of moved over to that rail right there that patroller is grinding. That's more of a traditional rail. It's a little bit off the snow, a little bit, just kind of a slight downhill slope to it. But that one was a little bit harder, just a little bit, you know, got to pay attention a little bit more on it. It took me 3 or 4 to get end-to-end clean, and it really felt good to go end-to-end clean and land clean at the end of that one on that same rail. You know, I was trying some 270s off, and man, I got a really nice clean 270 off of that rail. You know, it felt good. It just felt good. It was a clean slide, 270 out, and it just felt nice. Felt solid. Felt like, you know, felt like the old days. So pretty fun. After I did that, kind of just put the GoPro on and just started doing some full runs where I could link up, you know, 2 or 3 rails in a row. So trying to switch it up, trying to do, you know, different 270s on different rails, or, you know, there's a small little kink rail down here, just grinding that end to end, doing 270 off was, I was pretty happy about that. I mean, I think for a first day in a couple of years, I was really happy with the way I skied, and it's just fun. You know, I'm going to keep doing a few more videos like this as we go through the season. Just kind of doing some park skiing, maybe do some mogul skiing, hit the mogul airs, do some backcountry jumps maybe. So yeah, super fun. Can't wait to do it again. We'll be up here more this season for sure. That's it for this week's episode. Thanks for dropping in.